Hi everyone, it's the Stuttering Gamer here. Today, we're going to be taking a look at something very special. We're going to be doing an unboxing of the Axiom Verge Multiverse Edition for the Nintendo Wii U from Limited Run Games. Let's get started. So here's the box that Axiom Verge comes in directly from Limited Run Games. As you can see, it says Limited Run on the shipping box. And honestly, I really wish they wouldn't do this. I'm not a fan. If anyone who knows what Limited Run Games is, or if someone perceives this package as being something that's valuable, if they're the type of person that is, dishonest or has bad intentions, they might be more willing to steal this. So I just think it makes it more of a target. As you can see on the back, that's where my original shipping label would have been. Here's the packaging itself, Axiom Verge Multiverse Edition for the Wii U. Looks very nice. On the sides of the packaging, on the spine I mean, you'll see the title as well. Here's a shot of the back. It's very good. Brief description and some small images of the items that you'll receive inside the package. We'll take a look at those in more depth in a moment. So let's just get this open. That cover that has the Limited Run logo and the Wii U logo, it's just a slip cover. Doesn't even come up the whole way on the front. It's just takes up the back. On the back of the actual box itself, as you can see, there's no artwork at all. It's just a plain black box. I actually kind of like the minimalistic look. So here's all the goodies. We'll take a look at these one at a time. There's quite a lot in here for such a small box. Starting with the poster. This poster is double-sided, as we said. The front is just what you would expect of a typical poster. It says Axiom Verge, and it has some very cool artwork on the front. I think that's pretty nice. And on the back, we have a map of the entire overworld and how it all links together. You've got the names of the areas, you've got a list of weapons, and you've got a list of upgrades. So I could see this actually being quite useful while you're playing the game. Like, of course, yeah, you could always just, if you get stuck or if you're looking for something, you could always go on Google, but just to have this little guide sitting right next to you that you could just quickly look at and, fold it out, take a quick look, fold it back up. It's quite nice. I appreciate that they put something like this in. Next is the art book, The Art of Axiom Verge. And I think this is a pretty nice art book. I'm generally not a huge fan of art books. Like, I'll look at them once, I'll just take a quick glance through them, and I usually won't look at them again. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about, but I appreciate good art, and I thought this was a well put together art book. The art itself, I like the look of this game. As I was flipping through this book, I thought, wow, there's some really interesting character designs, and these various stages, they all look very good. I thought, it's very high quality, the paper's good, the renders are nice. Next is the Axiom Verge making of documentary. I believe this documentary is 5 hours long, and it comes on a Blu-ray and not on a DVD, so you're getting some nice HD quality. At the time of recording this, I haven't personally watched the documentary, but I do plan to give it a watch because I am curious as to more of the history of the creation of this game. Next is the Axiom Verge original soundtrack. This comes, of course, on a standard CD. There's no voucher for a digital copy, if some of you were hoping for that, unfortunately. But you can always rip the CD if you want. There's 18 tracks. Each track tends to be around 3 or 4 minutes in length, which is pretty good. I was listening to some of the tracks online on YouTube prior to this recording, and the soundtrack sounds really good. Like, I'm not too familiar with Axiom Verge, but this sounds like a really good soundtrack, and from what little I've played of the game so far, which I thought was already quite fun, the soundtrack makes me want to play it even more, so I'm excited to dive into this further. And lastly, we have Axiom Verge itself. As you can see, it comes on a standard looking Wii U case. This is what you would expect to see if you were to pick this up at a retail store. You've got some screenshots on the back and a brief description of the story and what the game plays like, some quotes from other publications that have reviewed it in the past, and that's the inside of the case. As I said, it's just a standard Wii U case with a standard Wii U disc on a Region 1 formatting. That's the shot of the disc art itself. Nothing really special about the actual game case itself, but at least we got some other cool little goodies in the box. And that concludes my unboxing for Axiom Verge Multiverse Edition for the Wii U. Overall, I think it's a really nice package. I think Limited Run Games did a really great job with it. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave me a comment or a like. It really helps me out. If you've seen any of my other content so far and you've been enjoying what you've seen, I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe or share my content. That would also really help me out. Keep an eye out for some other content that I'm working on. I've got a lot of other ideas in my head that I'm currently working on that will be out in the near future. But again, until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been the Stuttering Gamer. I'll see you next time.